Hello everyone, it is Pat with Empowering by Design with our daily Oracle card reading and message for Friday the 25th of November 2011. And for today's reading, well, happy Friday everyone, first of all. For today's reading I felt guided to call on the Life Purpose Oracle card deck by Doreen Virtue and also the Daily Guidance from Your Angels card deck. For a little guidance from the angels, and just some reminders about to help us to get back on purpose, what our purpose is about, and what things we could do related to our purpose. And from this deck, the card that has come out for today is Artist, and it says, engaging in artistic activities is beneficial to your career and every other area of your life. So, and what I get when I tune into this card is to invoke your inner artist in whatever it is that you're doing today. Whatever you're engaged in, some people have the day off, some people still have to go to work, but the message that I get is I feel like you're going to be called on to maybe come up with creative solutions today. That's what it means by calling up your inner artist. And that is really going to be emphasized. And finding creative solutions applies in all areas, whether you are truly an artist, someone who paints with a brush, or whether you're a creative artist in writing, or sometimes people come up with ways of creatively financing something. So the inner artist comes out in a variety of ways. In this particular painting, she has a palette with some of the colors of the rainbow on it, the blue, the red, the yellow, and these energies are moving through you today, these colors of the spectrum, and they do charge up our creative abilities. So just bring your awareness, your resourcefulness today into your whatever it is that you're engaged in. And for some people, this, yes, may be, maybe you spend time, maybe with a child, or for your own benefit, engaged in something like painting or some creative activity. Doing that is very helpful. Sometimes when we play like that, whether we are coloring with our children with crayons or painting with them, it connects us to our own inner child, or the little kid in us that likes to be just free to do that. The creative part of the mind is very free and open, and it allows fresh new ideas to come in. So it's an energy that's with us today, the energy of the artist. And it shows up in different forms, as I said, either in creative, having to work with doing creative solutions in whatever situations you're engaged in at work or at home. But it's also getting in touch with the kid in you, maybe sitting down with your children and coloring with them, or painting, or putting glue on something and throwing glitter all over it. It's about bringing beauty into your life in a variety of forms. But I feel especially today in terms of creative solutions, it's the creative energies that are running through. So let's see what the Daily Guidance from Your Angels Oracle card deck what their message is for us today. Angels, what do you wish to guide us about? What is your message? Well, nothing's jumping out. Oh, okay, I take that back. There's this card that says, be honest with yourself. And the message on the card says, look into your heart and you will know the truth of this situation. It's safe to admit the truth to yourself, for we will support and guide you through any necessary changes. Lean upon us for courage and the strength to take good care of yourself. Focus only upon your true desires, and they'll come to you upon angels' wings. And as I look at this card, I see that this angel, she's sort of got her arms crossed over her heart area, almost as though she's being protective of it. And, that is often we get a lot of vulnerable feelings that come up sometimes when there's any kind of situation that's brought us any discontent in our lives, and it's important to really just be honest with those feelings with yourself. Uncomfortable feelings, well, they're just that, uncomfortable. We don't like to have to face or deal with them. But as I've said many times in this channel, if you are just honest about them, are able to look at them and give them their space without judgment, even write about it. Writing is a very good cathartic activity. It is safe for you to do that. You don't have to share those feelings with anybody else. It's about being a good friend to yourself. And that it's a very freeing practice to do. So we know, this card indicates that, yeah, there are, it may be, depending on what your holiday was like yesterday, if you encountered some people or family that, brought up some uncomfortable feelings for you from the past, take some time out today to be very honest about how that, what those feelings are for you. And, by doing that, it is also a way for you to stay safe and protected in your heart, because the only one you have to share it with is yourself. And the only one you really need to be honest with is yourself. So that's what this message is about today. And it's, because part of doing that is really, it's a pathway or a gateway to being in touch with your true, authentic self and being able to be real with yourself and other people. So ask the angels for a little guidance around this if you're not sure what it is you need to be honest with yourself about. And, trust in their guidance and, where they lead you with it today. So, and, I feel like for some of you, there's a life situation going on that you just have to be honest with yourself about. Either in some way it's not serving you any longer. It may be time to move on from it. And this card speaks a little bit to we got the sensitivity card the other day from Haniel. And so, we may notice that there's a lot of, just feelings maybe surfacing, and feeling very sensitive to other people's moods, the environments around you. And so the card is urging you to be honest about that. Sensitivity isn't necessarily a bad thing, although sometimes it can seem a little difficult to manage. But one of the ways to deal with it is just to be honest with yourself, as the card suggests, about your feelings. So it is a pathway to freeing yourself. And, I guess combined with the inner artist card that we got today, one of the ways that you can, sort of delve into that is by drawing or painting, just like we used to when we were a kid. You can draw pictures or, sketch with colors about your feelings. Just get it out on the paper. So anyways, that is our message for today. I hope you have a lovely Friday. Take care. Thank you all so much for your lovely comments of gratitude. Thanks to the surge of new subscribers I've gotten lately. I'm really pleased to have you on the channel with me. Thanks so much for being with me for this reading today and sharing the video. Take care, everyone. I'll talk to you soon.